because like Bitcoin dominance chart is a thing of beauty.
Fucking
But
Kyle Davies from 3AC is
yeah.
just won't shut up about how wrecked everything's about to get versus Bitcoin. That makes me a little
Oh,
nervous.
really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm with you. I'm looking at everything and I'm like, man, like,
Well,
Bitcoin's gonna get shit on by everything for a little bit. Like,
rejections on the BTC pairing does hold bearish implications here. But hold on, let me just shoot this. Let me make the tweet. Of course, we got to talk about NFTs too. Like, I don't know if you're aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, it's exactly like 2014. I'm sad that I didn't see that earlier. And hop on, but I've got a lot of homies that played all that shit and did pretty well. I still think, it's a simpler time. There's no fundamentals or anything anymore. It's you just fucking get in there and you buy these shit coins. And, instead of coins, they're fucking pictures, and there's like a scratch off ticket lottery element to it.
Yeah, I mean, but can you make your avatar picture like your bag of like Rook? Like, no. Like, this is much cooler.
You can't. It's next level. There's like a cloud element. There's like a cloud element to it, but I mean, also there's are you seriously making your avatar picture some dog shit NFT? Like, there's that element to it,
dude.
I don't know how I feel about the whole situation. I think after looking at it for a while, like, my final determination is that, hey, it's like 2014 shit coins, to where we knew it was garbage, but we were just having fun and we were making money. So whatever.
I would say that like 90% of them are garbage, right?
But, more than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like shit coins, bro.
They're coming out like left and right. So when I asked you, do you know what's going on? I meant like, are you aware of the tiny head movement? Are you aware?
Oh, hell, you're not getting me in on that.
No, I'm not trying to get you. We don't need you. You're a scared guy. I don't want you. You're gonna fuck around and
keep the old scared money out of this.
It's not for you. It's not for everybody. However, the story is phenomenal.
All right, I'm down to hear the story.
How about that? Story?
I'm down to hear the story. Listen, we gotta get live.
Yeah, we are live
too. Oh, we are. I didn't know that. Good thing I didn't say any bullshit, huh?
We just got
nobody told me. Here, all right, well, let me find that. Here we go. Boom. Shit.
Legit.
Almost got my ass in trouble.
Wow.
All right, let's see.
So this is the stream where I try to turn you into an ape again. I'm gonna try. I will attempt to.
Oh, I'd love to be an ape again.
Dude, Bitcoin on the 1 minute is like
echoing a bit.
You're getting echo? We're getting echo?
No, I think it was on my end. I think I fixed it right there. I'm trying to get this open so I can see the comments and shit. Only 24 people in here. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I just tweeted it, so give it a second.
Fools, get your boys in here.
They'll get in here. Let me share it. I gotta do this from my cell phone. We'll get it popping. We will get it popping. I promise. I haven't done a stream in that long. Like, it's been forever. It's like why, But I enjoy it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wasn't doing my shitcoin churches for a little bit just because it was like, why am I gonna get here and fucking do chill shitcoin bags and like look into things when like the markets. It's only fun when numbers going up and like we're making money and shit.
Like when the shit was bearish, I was just bearish and just like, hey, we'll wait and see. But 29 held that time. That was the level I was looking for.
Yeah.
And
for me, it's 28, 29.
Yeah, there was a lot of reasons for that to be a level, and it held, and you got a nice reaction out of it, and then.
Greg, we were talking about this before the stream, Greg. Greg said his 3AC rugging us.
Greg,
you got fucking
Greg, the weird looking
the dude in chat. Yeah. His avatar is like a. It's like
no, I thought you meant Greg, like the meme coin guy.
Oh no! It's KJ wears Versace for me. He missed me that much, so.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in a backwards ball cap and a mangy Hiro tee I've been wearing all day.
Nah, you look slick though. I like it.
Thanks, bro. My wife doesn't necessarily like my new haircut too much. I'll give you guys a little.
Let's see it.
Little taste of what she's dealing with.
I don't really like it either, actually. That's a widow's peak, is what they call that. It's cool.
Say that again.
They call that haircut a widow's peak. It's like a
I've
vampire.
always had a big widow's peak. It's genetic, but she hates it because it's a buzz cut.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
like it. I like it.
I
You
woke
look
up one
good.
morning. It's fucking Osmond. Shut up, man.
You look good, bro.
I'm putting my hat back on now.
Oh, they don't like it. Nah, man, you
That's
look
going
good.
back on.
You
It
look
just is
good.
what it is. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what one's left, one's right.
I wish I could grow a
I have my
beard
shit
like
on
that.
backwards too. So it's all good.
I wish
No, but
I could grow a beard
I
like
woke up
that.
one morning and I've got a lot of hair. So it was just too much. And I snagged my beard trimmer and I just got to work on that. So, I sent my wife.
Oh, so you cut your own hair?
Yeah, she was at work. And I sent her a picture, or I sent her a text message because I do this often, just fucking with her, and shit. And I'm like, hey, I shaved my head. And she's like, no, you fucking didn't. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, actually, I shaved my fucking head. Apparently, I'm echoing.
Don't just ignore them. It's fine.
Hold on. Well, no, I actually am.
Oh, something happened to your
It said
sound.
something happened.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
I hear you. I mean, it should be fine.
I feel like it sounds like I'm talking in a cave right now.
Really? So you're getting echo on your end? Do you have like,
Well, no, I'm not getting any echo on my end, but if you go to YouTube and you actually listen to the feed coming through, yes, guys, oh my God, we know there's an echo.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, welcome to my world. It's fucking annoying. All right, let me see if I can figure
It is real bad. It's like bad enough to where I wouldn't want to watch this.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. See, like, this is part of why I don't stream. Because every time I go to load fucking Streamlabs, like the scene that I had created doesn't work. Like, it's like, it doesn't work. Like, nothing works.
They're saying it happened after my boy Random Task is saying it's you're probably capturing the computer audio or some shit.
Yeah, I am. What am I supposed to do?
Do you have a?
That's what I normally do.
So basically, the stream's hearing me directly, and again through the computer audio.
Right. So
My dog's in the background. Yeah.
So maybe I'm gonna have to wear headphones. Let me see. I fucking hate these things. I only use these when I'm watching porn, and I'm trying not to make the volume
He's
loud.
saying to tell him to cut the audio share. Usually it's on for music or whatever.
Right. Cut the audio share. So if I cut audio input, then you get no sound. So like I need to add. Yeah. See, they can't hear you now.
Testing 1 2 3.
No, they're not gonna hear you. 1 second. Yeti is audio input.
They're hearing me though. That shit came through, bro.
Oh, they hear you? Okay. All right. You sure?
Hold on. Testing.
Can you guys hear them? Oh, they hear you. All right. Is the echo gone? How about the echo?
It's a bit quiet.
I can turn it up. All right. I can turn it up. More clear than before. No, I did something. But see, the thing is, now you're... Here, say something. Holy shit. So your audio is coming through my microphone now. Which isn't...
Something.
Audio input.
Hello.
Audio input and audio output. Yeah, I don't...
It's not perfect, guys, but it's here. You know what I can actually do?
Fucking A. I hate
Said
this.
cancel the audio capture and you should still be audible.
Yeah, I canceled it already. I canceled it.
Here, let me turn the gain on my mic up.
No, I think we're good.
All right. We're gonna try this. I've got one more trick up my sleeve. They're just saying I'm a bit quiet.
The people are annoying. People are fucking annoying. They do this all the time. Like, this is fine.
That's my favorite.
It's fine.
Streaming with you is how mad you always get.
Yeah, I'm already mad. Now I'm mad. We're halfway. I mean, we haven't even started yet. And for anybody that's that's new to my streams, this is normal. Like in the first 10 minutes, we always have to figure out this shit. It always happens.
I turned the the gain on my microphone up. If you you have any way of turning me up on your end a little bit?
I don't. You're all the way up. That's the problem. And they also said that like everything got fucked up when you messed with your hat. Like that ruined it.
That's fucking weird, bro. Because my headphones
let me try
are literally
this again.
straight. They're
Let me try this.
They're
again.
not
Let me try something.
Yeah, try something.
Let me try something.
When DLT show. DTP show. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. We're showing DLT now.
DTP.
I'm here to talk to you guys today about distributed ledger technology.
No, they're talking about delisted tiny punks. That is what they're talking about.
Oh, that's what we're doing now. Oh, it's bad again. They said what you did first worked. No, it's bad.
All right. Well, we're just.
No, I'm real quiet.
We're doing.
They said you just had it.
I just had it.
Yeah, you just had it. It was perfect. Go back. It's good. Whatever you did. That's it. Do not change it.
There's a delay. I just changed it again.
Whatever you did, you just fucked it up again.
How about now?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. No, whatever you did just ruined it.
Okay. Ugh. Say something.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
No good. Say something again.
Testing.
No good.
I'm real. Everybody's real fucking quiet now.
How about now?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. That's it.
We're good.
That's it. Do not fuck with it.
Too quiet. No, people are trolling us. You got to realize that.
No, dude. I've got the YouTube pulled up on my screen.
All right, so we're good. But we're too quiet.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Do not fool with it.
All right, we're gonna have to cut all this shit out. We're gonna have to cut it all out. This is fucked up. Now the guys
Larry and Mo up here.
saying we're too loud. Like
two stooges.
Don't you realize you can't make these fucking people happy? This is what I'm trying to tell you. KJ too quiet.
Well, come on. They've got there's grounds for this.
So, all right.
They just want to hear your smoky, silk voice.
They want to hear
silky smooth
my
voice.
nasally, Jewy voice.
And your Versace shirt.
That's right.
No.
That's fucking right. The DTP general
got your
is
chain.
in the
Got
house.
your chain on.
You know it. The chai. Got the chai.
All right.
Yes. So, all right. What were we talking about?
I think we were talking about how fucked up the audio was, but I think we can.
3AC rugged us.
Oh yeah. 3AC. So you've got Kyle and Sue, and they've been going on and on about how Bitcoin is just going to smash everything, and everybody's going to be sad. In the meantime, while they've been going on and on about this, BTCD has, it's just been going down. It's bearish. It's broken trend down. It just keeps going down. So the real question, that people are asking is 3AC going to rug us or some shit? Because they're very, very large holders of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Like, are they gonna fuck this shit up? Like, what's going on here? Are they just talking shit? Do they know something? I don't know. Just trying to ignore external factors and only consider the chart though. It's this isn't 2017. Why?
Just look at the chart. The chart should tell you what you fucking need to know.
Are way more out there and shit now. They're way more accepted. And,
I want to share my screen.
Yeah, dude. I can't see an end to this. Without BTCD at some point making a new low relative to where it was.
Holy shit! So you're bullish now. You're bullish. You're fucking bullish, bro. All right.
I'm bullish.
Here's my thesis. This is what I've been working out for some time. This level is going to get hit again, right? It's going to happen.
Your shit's black. The screen's black.
Son of a bitch. God damn it. Why? I can't win.
Loss.
I can't fucking win. All right. I know how to do it. So can you see my screen?
No, I can't.
You can't see it either? I did screen sharing.
No. Well, bro, on the Zoom call, I can't.
On the Zoom call, you can see it, right?
Yes.
I want you
but
to be
it's
able to
not-
see.
It's not coming through.
I know, so I'm gonna have to do something different.
It's just black on the
Here,
whatever.
here's what we're doing. Watch this. Here we go. This is what we're
Lord
doing.
have mercy. You know what? Something that
So you
I feel
see
like
it.
might have just happened. Yeah, there you go. Rock and roll. We're doing it.
All right. So here's my thesis. You see this level? It's like around 60 here.
Yeah.
That's gonna get hit at some point. That probably gets hit when Bitcoin goes to 100,000. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
However, this is fucking bearish. This is some bearish shit right here. Okay? And the bottom line is this key level, this is like where I was looking for this move to stop, and it just ran through it, retested, rejected here, and it toyed with it. And then right here you get this tight little structure. If you look at like 4 hour or hourly, this actually created something that I tend to view as a top signal and reject it again. Now it's doing the slow bleed, bear flagging shit. But the bottom line is
it's made lower highs and lower lows.
But the thing is, like, where you look at like what Bitcoin did during this time, Bitcoin has been fucking bullish. It's going straight up, and this is going straight down. That's super bullish for alts. I don't care what anybody says. Like, it surprised the fuck out of me, but it happened. You know what I'm saying?
I was surprised as well.
It surprised me, but the reason why I wasn't that surprised was when we looked at let's look at FBTC, where it is now, right? This is the monthly. But like, when you get levels of like consolidation like this, and they start to break out, like, something happens. It doesn't just like stop. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
for sure.
Like,
That's
it's
what I keep
like this
thinking
is
about,
super
dude.
bullish.
It's been 2 years consolidating right there, and we get this one little pop up, and it's just over. Like, maybe.
No.
But at the same time, like, we get that pop up, and I mean, look at the monthly so far. Like, ETH BTC is bullish. ETH BTC is broken out.
This is what people don't realize. If this breaks out, like if this little thing right here, this is a bull flag now at the neckline. If we're able to start to get price acceptance above 0.075, let's say, right? You start to get, well, this is a monthly, so let's look at it on a different time frame. Now, it's doing something that's not great here, right? This can dump, but if this happens to hold and we start to get daily closes above here, like, we're already on the outside of this, right? So this has the potential to retest like this level and then take off. If that happens, and you look at what this is on a higher time frame, like weekly or daily,
That's a bull flag. You know,
Yeah.
it's a bull flag. We broke out. You know, it makes sense to come back down and retest that. And,
then
know,
you have the NFT hype, right? People need Ethereum to buy the NFTs. You have Ethereum 2.0, which doesn't actually make it deflationary, but does kind of mitigate and like help reduce the supply in some regard, right? So like, when you look at like the catalysts for an Ethereum versus BTC pump, they do exist, you know? And
for sure. You know what? To be honest, I thought EIP 1559 was going to be a solid news event, you know, and it ended up not being that way at all. And I'm kind of astonished right here when you actually, I don't know if you've checked this shit out, but if you go look at you know, websites where you can watch the burn, you know, see how much Ethereum has been burned. Let me pull this shit up because it's just stupid, man. And what this EIP 1559 has been live for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. But think of it this way.
60,000 Ethereum has been burned.
Yeah.
That's sell pressure off the market. We're talking
crazy.
$175 million. That's in half a month.
100%.
And look, here's the thing. This NFT mania for sure has been contributing to the burn. But at the same time, how long do these mints last? You get a good mint and you're going to get a spike in gas utilization for what, 5-10 minutes before all that shit gets minted, before all of it's out. You know, when we're talking burn, like burning shit like crazy, we're not even really burning shit like crazy yet, but it is crazy already. We're talking DeFi. DeFi alongside the greater activity and acceptance with NFTs is going to take this to the next level. And we've got a huge bullish catalyst for DeFi that people maybe have forgotten about, maybe it's just not talked about, but that's Arbitrum. Arbitrum has said that they're launching publicly by the end of August. we got 2 more weeks. Now, why does DeFi activity, create a higher burn, in my opinion, than NFT activity? Well, it's because DeFi activity is something that is sustained. It's something that is going to be ongoing. Whereas with this NFT activity, you're going to see a massive spike in gas utilization, and then it dwindles down, right, until the next big mint. So you get both those things together, and I mean, shit could really start getting weird here, and get weird quick. Because with DeFi, when you get increased DEX volumes, with all the different AMMs we have now, that creates a lot of arbitrage between all of those DEXs, and even between DEX and centralized exchange as well. So I see it more as like an area under the curve thing,
right?
To where DeFi is going to create a more sustained burning activity, and even DeFi on layer 2, because all the shit settles in layer 1, creates burning activity. But we do have that Arbitrum coming up, and what exactly is Arbitrum going to be facilitating? I like to draw parallels between Arbitrum and Binance Smart Chain back in the glory days, right? What people want is a casino that's fast, that works, that's safe and secure and cheap, and that's it. And I think Binance Smart Chain was testament to that. And that's why we saw a lot of that money that could have taken some of this Ethereum DeFi to the fucking moon, like big time moon. A lot of that money rotated to Binance Smart Chain after early February,
right?
Just because it was a better casino, and that's all people want at the end of the day. But now with Arbitrum,
what's super interesting?
We have that the same situation. Go ahead, bro.
So what was super interesting about the BSC pumps, like on those chains, is for the most part, like CT was kind of left out of that movement.
Oh, for sure. I'm extra salty because I was one of the instructors of Binance Smart Chain. I was making videos about how to get on Binance Smart Chain, doing Binance Smart Chain before everybody else. And I started seeing Ethereum DeFi look good again. So I was like, fuck,
Dude,
like the main thing for me, Binance was shutting out US people, okay? And I was like, man, I can't get caught up in that ecosystem. Like, I'd kill myself if I had all this money and it was just stuck over there. So I took all my shit and I packed it up and I came on back to Ethereum. And one of my main concerns was my bridge was Binance.com. The bridges weren't efficient or liquid yet between Ethereum and BSC. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. And I feel like a month after I got out of there, you got shit like PancakeSwap doing 100x in a month and shit like that. So I was like, damn, if Binance, if that hadn't been an obstacle, the whole, wait a minute, I could make $1 million here, but how the fuck am I gonna ever get my money? Like, I feel like I would have stuck around for that.
Yeah, but people were crushing it and still are on these meme coins. Like, a good friend of mine, he got in early into TikTok in Germany, and he ended up becoming like the German TikTok guy. And then he built like a whole thing around that shit, like, and got in heavy in the BSC coins, making nice money, like crazy money, just crushed it. Like, there was a lot of opportunity there. And what I was kind of leading towards was, BSC coins are still a thing. Like, people are still doing their thing over there. Yeah. And CT is still missing it. It's kind of frowned upon. It was kind of ironic to me because I watched
Sam good, CZ bad. There's a little bit of reason for that.
It's biased, but I watched the whole thing occur in front of me, and I watched people kind of shitting on the TikTokers and this and that, and missing it, like the Safe Moon and these type of coins. Baby Doge and all that shit. Yeah.
Just dog shit.
It's dog shit. But then here's the saving grace. CT did not miss the NFT buzz. Because I watched people shill their fucking NFTs and their JPEGs like literally non-stop without shame. It was absolutely crazy. I think gas
had gotten low enough just due to low DeFi activity that NFTs were
But CT didn't miss it. Like, you can't be on crypto Twitter and not like know about NFTs at this point. So
for sure.
So here's what I wanted to talk about just for a second, so you can understand, because it's important that people understand. It's important to me. It matters to me, and I want you to hear the story.
Okay.
So here I am. I'm like, fucking, I don't know shit about these JPEGs, like, whatsoever, right? I'm gonna hold on. Let's do this. How do I?
Man, there's not shit to know about these JPEGs. Like, it's like that.
So,
oh shit, dude, your porn's up on the screen.
my porn? It's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. So I didn't know anything about it, and like I'm like, fuck it, I want to get in. Like it looks fun. I set like aside a certain amount of money. Like if I lose all this, I'm fine. I don't care.
Sure.
And we're gonna make it a family thing. So like I told my wife, who's like, I'm always encouraging her to start a business or do all these things because she's very bright. She's a great housewife.
She's trying to be supportive of her.
Yeah.
Get her on her hustle.
And she does like a sneaker hustle where she buys these sneakers and sells them and shit. And I'm like,
for real?
Yeah, I'm like, you got to get into these fucking NFTs. So we're laying in bed looking, and the fucking like, we're looking at NFTs. I bought some stupid ass NFT that nobody wanted because she thought it was cool. Like no market for that. Okay. The next day I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna buy mine. And I see this fast food punks is like, the crazy part about it is somebody told me about it like 3 weeks before it blew up when there was no floor. It was like
Crypto Dale slaughtered that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of people did. But like when I was told about it, the floor was like 0.1 ETH. And now the floor is like 2-3 ETH or whatever it was. Shit was selling for 10 ETH, 20 ETH.
Oh shit.
So it blew up, and then I saw something called fast food baby punks, which were the same things. It was a blatant ripoff, a bootleg.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But they were, 0.1 floor, some 0.05 floor. Nobody was talking about it, and the heads were tiny. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I'm sitting around my computer, and I bring my 3 sons next to me and my wife, and we all take turns picking out which ones we like, right? Everything was cheap, so there was no, it was just kind of like, hey, I like this one, wherever the case may be. And then I start talking about it. And if you know anything about NFTs, it's kind of like, it doesn't always work like that, right? There are people like accumulating shit, and there's all sorts of stuff happening in that space where the actual buy pressure is not what people think it is. It's like the same as shitcoins. The market is not what you think what it is. There's a market maker, and that's kind of how it works. But the bottom line is, like 2 days later, we had 200 Ethereum traded. The floor had gone up to like 0.6 from 0.04, so basically 10x in a day. And it was starting to pick up traction. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. And what I realized was a lot of my followers, just like me, that was their first NFT that they ever bought, the same as me. Yeah. So we're like, fuck, this is cool. Like we're part of we can make avatars. We could use our NFT as avatars. We could be part of the cool kids.
We're part of
we're just happy to be here. We're having fun here, right? So Sure enough, I wake up the next day and I see like one of the admins in Fast Food Baby Punk was upset. And then some other thing that I hadn't even heard of that was called Crypto Baby Punks filed a DCMA against us, and we got delisted. And,
for real?
Yeah, and the way I found out we were delisted was I was sitting with my computer open, and I had OpenSea open, I had my profile open, and my 3-year-old son looks at the fucking thing, and all of a sudden all the tiny baby punks are black, and it says delisted, and he goes, "Daddy, what happened to my baby?" And I go, motherfucker, this is war. This is personal now. This is personal. Yeah. I don't care about the money.
What's the recourse, for that?
I'm fucking coming for you. So we can file a counter DCMA, which takes time.
That's the issue with Marvel Labs.
We can make
everybody.
Yeah, or we can make a whole new project and airdrop it to everybody that has this, and that's exactly what we did. So the dev, like the last week has been crazy. I haven't slept at all. We created something called delisted tiny punks, right? And we airdropped it to every single person that has a fast food baby punk, and we just went live. So it's been an eventful week for me. For somebody that just bought their first JPEG last week, now I'm the general of the DTP gang, Tiny Head Gang, and
you don't got a tiny head though.
Yeah, no, I do. I own plenty of them.
I'm just saying in real life.
Yeah, in real life. Yeah, no, but like it's fucking crazy. That's all I gotta say. And when you look at like all the ones being made every day, not all of them have a movement. Not all of them have a story like this. We all woke up that second day like, fuck, we just lost our money. We got rugged. We got rugged by OpenSea. They fucking rugged us. I'm like, I thought this was crypto. And I'm like looking every day, there's 100 of these things. Like, why did you choose us to delist. Fuck that. I'm not accepting it. I will not accept it. Too many people bought this shit because I bought it, and they're in the same boat as me. I got to do something.
It kind of sucks. I can't believe there isn't like a truly decentralized version of OpenSea.
Sushi is coming out with it. It's coming. Fuck them. OpenSea is done.
No,
like,
because
it's gonna go
dude,
decentralized.
I feel like OpenSea is just a bad platform. You know, I haven't really participated in this NFT thing, but I was bored and just got back from the beach. You know, still a bit hungover, and you know, I was just like sitting there in bed on my laptop. My wife and I were just watching some bullshit, and I was like, oh, this new Spookies thing just dropped, and I hadn't really fooled around with minting NFTs, so I'm just gonna do it just you know, have the experience mainly,
right.
and see what's up. You know, see what the hype is about. Even if it was the top, you know, which I made the joke about. You know, that's fine. It was more like I said, this is part of crypto. I needed to have the experience just so I could talk about it. You know, so I could see what it was about. And OpenSea, dude, is awful. Like, it's just fucking terrible.
I just realized, like, when a transaction doesn't go through, I get charged.
Dude,
I'm sitting here spamming. I'm like,
dude,
where did my money go?
I had like 100 of these ghosts, and I had to go through and I had to reveal the metadata on every single one. Every single one of these motherfuckers. Man. That's 100 fucking dude. Click the button, go back, find another one. Hope you hadn't already clicked it.
Dude, what we had to do for delisted is insane, because the original didn't have traits and properties, and we wanted to make sure everybody got the same exact one. So, and we also wanted to make it better. So we made a new website and we added the traits, but all those traits and properties had to be added manually, which was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare, bro. But we got it done. It like, when I say it's crazy, like, it's crazy, and everybody that's in that Discord has been through some shit, like, for real, because we woke up thinking we lost all our money. So it's like, nah, fuck that. Now you got to pay. All you snitches got to pay now. And anybody that's holding that one NFT that's snitching on everybody, like, how do you look yourself in the face and say you're in crypto? Like really?
Yeah, it's pretty anti-crypto.
You know,
sure.
like you hold the JPEG that tells on everybody. Fuck you. Like, you should sell that shit and buy hours. That's what, if you're really about crypto, you sell that shit and buy hours. Period.
Nah, because
they try to take our money. They try to take our money from us. Legit, like, they wanted us to all lose our money. That's what they wanted. And OpenSea should not be listing shit, letting it get 200 F in volume in 24 hours and then delisting it in the same day. That's not right.
I mean, really, dude, they have too much power, you know, and that's why it's necessary that things like SushiSwap, you know, and true decentralized platforms do create these outlets, you know, because that just fucking sucks. But I mean, dude, all the punk, you know, knockoffs. Did have BGAN punks? Have those gotten DC or DMCA yet?
No, those are expensive.
So they're not gonna.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I know sad Pepe's or sad frogs got delisted. And
bro, but I mean, you're just asking for it with that. Like that Pepe dude doesn't play.
Yeah, that guy's a fucker. I don't like him.
They should have made like sad Apus or whatever.
Well, listen. The DTP stands with you. We stand with any project that gets delisted. This is a movement. We are all delisted together, and you know. Pretty soon we'll go to a decentralized place where nobody can fuck with us. But for now, we're on OpenSea. We're back. You can't keep us out. And if you delist us again, guess what? We're coming back even stronger. The original punk holders, you hold those punks, you're going to get any future airdrop that we do. So, you know, it's like one of those things where there's only 1,000 of these fucking things. We got in here just trying to have fun. They try to take our money. And we're like, hey, this is personal now. It's personal. So I'm taking it to the furthest extent. Like, I'm dead ass. I'm not fucking around with these people. Like, the shit that you got to see it. I'm telling you, delisted is a movement. It's a movement. Like, not many people stood up for us. I got to give shout outs to Ice Bags. He stood up for us. This other guy, I forgot his name. I don't know. I apologize. Loopify or something like Spotify. It sounded like Spotify. And then Bitlord. Bitlord hooked us up. You know, Bitlord was like, fuck this. This is bullshit. So the people that stood up for us, I respect that. Because right is right. You know, how many different punks are there? You got to single out one and say you're delisted? Fuck that. I don't like it. We're going all the
No,
way.
I 100% agree.
So that's enough punk talk. Tell me about Hiro. What's going on with Hiro? Let's hear it. Let's get your plug in. Because basically,
Okay.
basically like fucking KJ going on and on about these punks. Hiro is a legit
Hero's
project.
doing great.
I want to hear about
We
it.
just had a recent large raise. Again, we're working closely with the team at Solana. We've actually got an office in the Solana headquarters now, which is really dope.
Damn, you guys made it. You made
working
it.
real close with the Serum team. So we basically have two protocols that are, the Hiro network is an umbrella. It's the best way to think of it. And there's going to be protocols that exist under this umbrella. The first of which will be released live very soon. And that's our SAM protocol, very similar to our Moonrect. Of course, one of the things that we're doing moving forward, especially with the Hiro network branding, all the tools we create, is going to be taking a more serious approach in the sense that, the first iteration of Hiro was more like gamified this, gamified that.
I remember that. Yep.
Whereas now these things will be presented in a manner that's, I guess, more professional, more streamlined, more attractive to serious traders. Because the kind of people that are trading these things are serious traders, I feel like. So that'll be our first thing.
Yeah, there's opportunity on there. Like it's still scarce. So like
well,
you can find like great, like a really smart, like a giga brain person can utilize that platform and find an edge. Like there's no doubt.
We have look, dude, Hiro is not like a mom and pop like project. We're not even we used to call ourselves like our lean startup. We had 6, 7 employees, 8 employees. Dude, we got like 40 employees now. Really, really close ties with the Solana team, working very closely with some protocols in the Solana ecosystem in terms of composability, which is very important for our Theo protocol. And Theo protocol is more similar to TixWix. You're going to have all sorts of different options, structured products, things like that. Our vision, though, and what we're seeing is that decentralized derivatives platforms have begun to see some traction. We've got some success. You see DYDX, you see Perp, things like that, doing really well. Making revenue. But in the option space, nobody has really been able to step up to the plate and create that all-in-one options product yet, to where you get a lot of users. So that we hope to be able to be the first people to do that. And my theory, at least, on why that hasn't been done yet, is they're just more complex. There's more building, there's more thought that has to go into it. And a lot of these options protocols have developers who are reading and learning about options and then trying to create a protocol for it. Whereas the way we see it, we have 2 guys that are options professionals, that have worked at hedge funds and prop firms and things like that, major ones that are basically telling the devs, this needs to be built. We need to have this hedging system in place. We need to do this and that. So that's my little Hiro network plug. Of course, we've got some really large holders or whatever, but
right.
The Hiro network is basically.
So you guys are legit. You're legit. We're losing followers. We're losing viewers here. The people get it.
Yeah, that's
Hiro is legit.
I'm not trying to spend forever
I'm
about
breaking
other
your balls.
than just keep on it, because we ain't fucking around. How about that? And,
Yeah, that's it.
Our aim is
That's
to be a blue chip or nothing.
No, you guys are legit. Like
we're not trying to exist.
You want me to pull up the chart? You want to look at the chart?
No, I'm really not supposed to be talking.
Oh, you can't talk about the chart.
Yeah. It's just like one of the compliance things. You're welcome to do it on another stream.
On another stream. Oh, look at you, compliant messiah. So
yeah, it just is what it is.
So all right. So let's get back to what's going to make people money right now, right?
Yeah,
let's talk because that's what people want to know. They want to know what's going to make them money. They want to know, can they make money?
Look, here's my thesis. Here's my narrative, at least. Which sometimes plays out and most of the times doesn't. But here's my narrative. And this is what I'm saying. Right now is the perfect opportunity window for DeFi to run. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, I 100% agree. I don't know if it was at the beginning of the stream or before the stream started, but you and I were talking about BTCD. And at some point, everybody knows Daddy Bitcoin's going to come in and it's going to get ugly, right? For everything that's not Bitcoin. That's coming. That's in the future. I don't know when. Is it tomorrow? Is it month from now? Is it 2 months from now? 3 months from now? I don't know. We all know Bitcoin's going to 100K though at some point. When it does, you don't want to be in other shit because it's not going to be fun for you.
Yeah.
So talking in the sense of catalysts here, ecosystem catalysts. What do we have going on? Well, with Bitcoin, the first catalyst, news event thing, is that Bitcoin will be officially legal tender in El Salvador in like 3 weeks. I kind of think that's a minor catalyst because is that great? Yeah, but I don't think anybody really gives a shit.
Right.
Now, except maybe the people in El Salvador. I don't know if they give a shit about it or not. Who knows? I'm not one of them. So anyway, number 2, which I see as like the big dog catalyst, that's your Taproot upgrade. Taproot basically enables DeFi on Bitcoin. Taproot opens the door to a lot of shit on Bitcoin that Bitcoin has never been able to do. And all of a sudden, you're going to have new use cases, new ways to interact with Bitcoin, et cetera, et cetera. That's a big upgrade. Now, that's going to be sometime in November. I think. So
you're a Bitcoin. I feel like one of the last times we did a stream, you told me Bitcoin was worthless, and then
I think so. Especially after this deflationary network upgrade for Ethereum. I think Ethereum can serve as kind of an all-in-one platform, and then you've got your specialty platforms like Solana, to where things can happen on Solana that can't even happen on Ethereum, and that's why it exists, to have that composability.
So the thing about it, like somebody made a tweet, I forgot who, so I don't want to discount anybody, but they said, "What can Bitcoin do that Cardano cannot do?" Right?
They're pretty much the same right now, right?
Right. My response was, that's like saying, like, what can a Kia do that an Audi can't do?
Yeah, look,
it drives. It fucking drives, but it's not an Audi. It's not an Audi. Bitcoin has the brand recognition. That's
the network effect.
It's the first
liquidity, network effects, and also there's, in terms of a longer term investment horizon.
Let me fucking shit on this guy in the chat real quick. This guy says there's 24 people that hold. No, the airdrop is happening right now, okay, asshole? So we had 488 people out of 1,000 holding before we got delisted. All those same people are getting airdropped their DTP NFTs. So if you really doubt that this is a movement, go to the fucking Discord and look at the history. Look how active it is. When I say I have not felt this serious about crypto, like this engaged since 2017, I mean it. I fucking mean it. The dev made his own techno song for the fucking thing. I'm listening to it in the morning. Like, I'm literally full community member. Like, the activity in that community is unlike any community I've ever fucking been in. People have stepped up to the plate. We got a lot of shit going on. When I say this is a lit Discord, it's a fucking lit Discord. Like this is real. It's not 25 people. It's not a pump and dump. In fact, I was the one who said, hey, let's make delisted. Let's launch it now. Guess what? I could have ran and bought the whole fucking floor on Rarible for nothing. I didn't buy a single one. Because I believe in fair. You understand? That's not what these other guys do. They buy everything at the floor and then they shill. That's not what I did. I knew we were doing an airdrop. The shit was being dumped for minus 90%. I didn't buy a single one. Okay? So don't tell me this is a fucking pump and dump, you fucking cock. I'm the general of this shit, and it's not a fucking game. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm playing games.
Not playing games. We going to the furthest extent. DTP knows. They know how I give it up because I'm in there till 5 in the morning every day. My wife is yelling at me, what the fuck are you doing? Because literally, I lost 5 pounds in a week since I started buying NFTs. I'm up all night. I lost 5 pounds. I stopped going, like legit, like ask anybody in the Discord. Our Discord is growing as we got delisted. We have over 1,000 members. The shit is going crazy, and I'm in there all day. So don't tell me that this is a scam, you fucking pussy. You're not getting my shit. Floor is lava, bitch. Fuck
okay.
Here. Lies or truth, everything is verified, bitch. Don't come on my stream and call me a liar. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Here we go. We had to get at least one of these. For the end of the stream.
Crazy. Yeah. All right. Sorry, Messi.
Anyway, so what's going to make money now? What's going to make money soon?
Badger.
So,
Bullish.
I'm thinking that if there ever was an opportunity, for Ethereum DeFi to run really hard, it's now. Reason being, the next big catalyst for Bitcoin, as I see it, is going to be this Taproot upgrade. That's in November. We just had EIP 1559. We're burning a hella lot of ETH. As long as ETH can keep its shit together, I think Ethereum-based DeFi really has a chance here with Arbitrum launching before the end of August. And the reason being was because, basically what happened on Binance Smart Chain is going to be possible to happen now on Ethereum. Well, better user experience, better speed, better security. It's going to be super cheap, and everybody's kind of been building out an Arbitrum. So we are ready to rock and roll. If there's a shot for this shit to go, it's right now. Now, on the flip side of that, maybe Bitcoin just does eat everybody's lunch right now because it just decides to fucking do that sometimes. But I'm just thinking in terms of opportunity. I'm looking at a lot of these DeFi charts right now. They look really fucking good. Ethereum-based DeFi especially was hit very hard, by this drawdown in Bitcoin. And these charts look fantastic. So there's two possibilities right now. Either, nice little dips right now. Either we're at disbelief, which is what I'm thinking, or we're at maybe like the anger phase of the chart where, we do go down, Bitcoin spanks everything, we make these new lows here, and then the real bottoms are set in, while that happens. But
I ain't buying it.
Yeah. But
Bottoms in.
I think we're gonna go.
We're gonna go, bro. That's it.
Everything looks
it.
good. Everything
Just
looks
buy
good.
buy
People
every
are in
fucking
denial.
dip. Just
There's
keep buying the
an enormous
dips.
amount of money in the sidelines. I mean, if Arbitrum comes out and it's hot and this shit's catching on, we're gonna go,
dude.
And we're gonna go hard. And we're gonna go fast.
You saw like 62. What was it? 62 million went into NFTs in one night. Like at it from one buyer.
Oh, for real?
Like,
that's wild.
These type of things, people are like, oh, top signal. Like what? What are you retarded? They're gonna put their so $62 million went into the riskiest asset of the class because the top isn't. That's not how it works. Okay, like.
Well, the way I see it, I got into crypto a long time ago. This whole NFT movement really reminds me of 2014.
2014.
Because in 2014, dude, we were just buying dog shit. We knew it was dog shit. The more dog shit it was, the funnier it was. We were just trying to have fun. Nobody had any kind of real money yet. We were buying this dog shit, and
real
it was going up.
being thrown around right now.
And we were trying to buy it low and sell it high, but we knew what it was. Enter 2017. It's also dog shit, right? But it's framed as not being dog shit in a certain way.
Right.
Now enter 2020, 2021. You've got DeFi, which is this new movement, decentralized finance. A lot of it is dog shit.
Yeah, most of it is still dog shit.
Most of it's dog shit. But for the first time ever, maybe there's something that's not straight up Bitcoin, straight up Ethereum that isn't dog shit here. And I think it's something to pay attention to.
I don't think it's a maybe. I think it's definitely.
Okay.
It's definitely, like, and this is why I think BTC dominance is in a perpetual bear market versus Bitcoin. It will never
it's never going back to 80 or 90.
No, that's not possible. So you have to look at that chart because it's a ratio. It's not like an actual value. You have to look at it like as if this will always be bearish no matter what. The same way you look at DXY chart as this will always be bearish as well. Like basically like the value of dollar is never going to like go on like some crazy bull run. Not happening, okay? So like you have to have a bearish lens to it, where it's going to continue to make lower highs and lower lows just by virtue of the development within the space. Like comparing like what we have now to 2014. You were there, I wasn't, but I'm comparing 17 to what is now, and we're getting somewhere. And look, and fast forward 3 years from now, what do you think's going to happen? Plus,
even in 2017, bro, there was narratives and they were kind of believable at some point. Like in 2014, I'm telling you, the narrative was that the dev is alive, and the dev has posted on Bitcoin Talk within the last day.
Bro, Doge is super bullish right now, like legit.
Yeah, Doge is bullish. Which is interesting. I didn't expect to see this kind of strength from legit shit coins right now. But dude, Dogecoin is a movement.
It's a movement. It's a movement, just like Luna's a movement. Look at here. Can I show some charts? I want to show some fucking charts.
Bring up some charts, bro.
Let's do charts.
I thought Dogecoin was going back to 5 cents and fast, and it hadn't yet. I think Doge $1 is just manifest destiny.
Doge $1.
That's the meme, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely happening. Like
I think it's absolutely fucking
I
happening.
feel
I don't know
pretty,
when.
I feel fairly confident that will happen. How the fuck do I do this? How do I want to make our heads small. I want tiny heads, okay? I want us to be tiny head gang.
We don't have to see people. You can
There we are. Okay, so we can see you. That's all that matters, because that's, you know.
yeah, I look so cool in my hat, you know.
All right, let's look at Doge. So,
Let's look at it.
let's look at it. Right? You see this move? So you get a low, right? This is basically like a double bottom here, but
Really similar pattern to what we've seen across crypto, and
yeah,
it's not a double bottom.
like guys,
Kind of those
guys,
three drives to the
yeah.
downside, right?
All you need to know is once you see this guy, you see this how it's like it fucking grinds everybody out and retests this level and sometimes goes lower. This you pay attention because if it doesn't dump here, then this is bullish, like almost always. And we were talking about this in regards to Bitcoin. But this move where it takes from June 25th to July, so like a month of going down, just only down, right? And goes right back to this level. Everybody is gone here. Nobody cares. They're fucking done. They're done. They fucking hate Dogecoin. And then it can go. And it takes its time. See how I mean, like it really gave you a lot of time to get in. But as soon as this starts to reverse, this is bullish. Period. You know, like you have that setup is happening, and I'll show it to you on Bitcoin because Bitcoin did the same thing, right?
It did.
So here it is, right? There it is. You see it? Nice and slow. Fucking squeeze everybody out of this shit, and then it takes off, right?
It's up only, yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at back here, here it is. This was it. This was the bottom of the bear market 2019. See? This goes from, like, so it bounces, everybody gets excited, and then it grinds down from December 18th to February. So like 7 weeks of this shit, and then it starts to pick up steam. And as soon as it breaks out, now it's bullish. Like, the other thing that I saw was this. So this is like when we were supposed to do originally the stream. You remember it was like a couple weeks ago?
I think it was like last week.
Or last week, whenever we were supposed to do it. So last week we had it scheduled, but before that we were supposed to do it. And then you're like, I'm going to do Hiro first. So I think it was about 2 weeks ago. We can pull up the DMs. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. But the reason why was because I saw all these setups manifesting, and I wanted to convince you to be bullish. That was my dream. Was I'm going to go on stream and make Messi bullish, and then the fucking market is going to pump. In my mind, I'm like, we got to do a stream. So we can look and see when it was. But I already saw these things playing out. Like, when you see this, so this is the other one you get, where you have this fake support level, right? So it's like, oh shit, we made a double bottom. Here, we're coming out. And then this slowly goes below. In here, anybody that was a phantom bull is gone. You're gone. You're fucking gone. You didn't make it. You got stopped out. Yeah, you didn't make it. But there's no volume. There's no volume. It fakes out. Like, if you got stopped out here, as soon as it comes back, you have to re-enter. You have to re-enter. Don't be stubborn. Hey, like I got stopped out because
everything, you know, they tried to dump it, they tried to create a bear market.
You can re-enter on this. Like, if you're a trader, like, you have to understand, because this normally, like, the implications of breaking below this double bottom kind of thing, like, should be bearish as fuck. But as soon as this starts to occur, these are daily candles. Like, you start to see this, you're like, shit, it's not bearish anymore. You have to rebuy. And, like, at the end of the day, you don't really miss anything. You don't miss shit. You miss some fees and, like, maybe 5%, like, whatever it is. Like, don't be stubborn. Get back in. Because now you have a very clearly defined level that can't get broken. If this goes, forget about it. But the thing's fucking only up. Look at Matic. And this is a setup I see all the time on multiple asset classes, multiple time frames. Like, when you have this fake support, right? See? This is support, right? Hey, guys, if it goes below, my stop's here. Hey, see ya, kid. Beat it. You're fucking dead. Takes out even this level. And then it pumps. As soon as you see this pump candle, this shit is bullish. It's bullish. Period. It's fucking bullish. So that's why I'm like, okay, this looks good. Let's do one more. Gather. My favorite. It's my favorite. Keep trying to tell you. Keep trying to tell you this is the most undervalued coin in all of crypto. Okay, but you have the fake support, slowly bleeds down. Look here, no
That was a
volume.
sick buy down there too.
Who is selling? Who is selling there? Look at that level. Look at that level. It's a perfect level.
No
Nobody
one, yeah.
sells. We buy. See ya, kid. Beat it. Now you're fucking fading this bull flag. Okay, good luck with that. This is going up here. Like, it's just bullish. So when I look at like the pairings on USD for alts, I look at BTCD and I look at what Bitcoin did. It's very difficult for me to come up with some sort of bullish narrative where I think everything's going to fucking collapse and go into another capitulation. I don't believe it.
I think that there's one situation, you know, to where that ends up being our future here. And I think it's out of our control, you know, and this is something that I was, you know, that kept me hesitant for a bit, you know, when I saw the reversals and things, was just this new Delta variant COVID wave.
Oh, boy.
Well, what's
doing
it's
COVID,
that,
huh? We're going with the COVID. Okay. All right. Let me hear
no,
it.
it's,
Tell me.
well,
I'll buy it.
It's just basically in the sense that the last COVID wave, you know, was an overreaction, right? And now my fear was that this COVID wave was an underreaction, so that the markets hadn't priced in the economic impacts of that yet. So I was scared of that, you know, scared of dollar upside. You know, I was talking about on my stream earlier today, you know, people made the majority of their money from, I'd say, January through March, and the dollar pumped 4 points, you know, from January to March, 4 percentage points from January to March. You know, we were making crazy money while the dollar was pumping.
Dollar actually has looked bullish for the past 2 weeks. I've had friends that are bullish on the dollar, but I said, look, like the dollar looks bullish, but so does Bitcoin, so does alts. So don't let it scare you. You know, like at the end of the day.
The thing is, though, is, you know, you look at the issue here is that crypto seems to be highly correlated to the downside, to the volatility, which is the downside of equities markets. If equities markets are going up, if they're bullish, right, then then crypto has like permission to kind of do its thing.
Yes.
Equities markets flinch and have some downside, and crypto's like, whoa, you know,
but that
what is going on here?
Yeah,
so
no, I agree.
Okay.
I agree that they're
So
correlated.
Like, okay.
You have to have a risk on atmosphere. But the
VIX
is under 20. VIX is under 20. You want to pull up SPX?
You fucking look at, dude, all of this shit is straight vertical. But the way I see it is maybe we're entering like one of the largest asset bubbles of all time. Maybe in the next 3 years, you know, we're going to see SPX at fucking 7,000-8,000, and you know, crypto can just go up and everybody's going to make money.
That's what's going to happen. It's happening.
Dude, at some point,
it's happening.
I don't know when it is.
What do you mean? It happened. It happened last year. That was the point. That's what people don't fucking get, is that when you get what happened during March of 2020, that doesn't happen every year. That was a black swan, once in a decade, once in a score event, where you saw everything capitulate at such a crazy level. When that happens, you get a bull market for 10 years. Like, that's what happens after an event like that. And then the whole way up, everybody's so scared that that's going to happen again that it keeps them out of the market. And that's what I believe is happening at this point. So, like, when we talk about capitulation, right, I've just brought up the Gather chart. Gather's high earlier this year was 75 cents. It hit 3 cents. 3. Yeah. And people were scared to buy. There was no volume. So you mean to tell me that that wasn't the bottom?
Potentially not.
Well, I disagree. And
I know. I think
you
now
saw,
it's.
So
I think now
you want me to prove? You want me to prove it? I'll prove it.
I think it looks a lot more like a bottom. Now, all I'm trying to say.
Let me prove it.
If we do see a large correction in equity,
because I told you guys $3 on fucking Luna. Well, this is Binance, not Binance futures, but it hit $3 on futures.
That's a retarded chart.
21 to 4 to 26. You mean to tell me this isn't the bottom? This is the blueprint. This is the blueprint. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm thinking right now. You know, and you can see that same blueprint on many charts. The interesting thing to me about the Luna chart is the Luna chart doesn't.
Luna's just fucking strong. It's stronger.
It's extremely strong in either direction, right? When Luna dumped, it was fucking brutality. It was straight down, and then it chopped for a bit.
Brutal. Rune was
now
another.
It's straight up, and we're pushing new all-time highs. So like, what the fuck's up with that? Like it's just wild. Like Luna doesn't fucking play.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you get these drawdowns like 22 to 3,
Yep.
that's a bottom.
Well, check this out. Do you ever fuck with CoinTrader Pro at all?
Nah.
So
you want to share a screen? You can share a screen at any point. At any point. Yeah, any point you want.
Hold on. So do I just do it through Zoom? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, do it through Zoom, and I'm just doing display capture.
Oh, it says the host is disabled participant sharing.
Well, that's because I don't want you to steal my thunder. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying not to. It can be hard.
It's gonna be hard. I had to come hard this time because.
Hey, you always come hard, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, you do.
Let me see. How do I do this?
Let me try again. Host disabled participant share.
Yeah, no, that's like a security.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I mean, to be honest, you can pull this up. It's really easy to do it on what I'm trying to do here.
There you go. You can do it. You can do it.
Heyo. Okay. Hold on. Let me actually. I'm trying to move. You put this in the right screen.
So how's life though? You good? You seem like you're having a good time.
Oh yeah, dude. Life is great.
Every time I see you, you're on a boat. You're with a dog. You got a new car. I'm happy.
We've been having a good time, man. I appreciate it.
You know. Did you miss Twitter?
Some aspects of it, yeah. Others not.
I think we're in this shit for life, bro. I don't think we're ever getting out. To be honest,
that's like a distinctive possibility.
How are we gonna get out of this? What are we gonna do?
Okay.
Are we? Wow. See, that's bullish. That looks like Luna.
Is just stupid.
It's fucking bullish. Why didn't you tell me about that? God damn.
Here's the point I wanted to make. So this is charts.cointrader, CoinTrader.pro. Okay.
Oh, I've used this before.
Well, I like using it because it uses CoinMarketCap as a data source, and what that means is that we've got a lot of history on some of these things that have been around for a minute.
Yeah.
But if we look at the long-term logarithmic trend on a lot of these DeFi things, this is exactly what we see in all of them. And you know what? They bounce exactly where they were supposed to. But the interesting thing here is that here we are, and the way I see it, we're kind of in this situation again. Is where we've had this initial markup, and we're fucking around here for a bit until we decide to really go for it. Now, let's assume that I am right. Probably not. Let's say I am about Bitcoin Taproot being that catalyst for the big rotation of Bitcoin. Well, that gives us about a 2-month window for these altcoin pumps. And we've seen, as you said with Luna, the blueprint. We've seen strong offerings, blue chips, making these new all-time highs. Solana, Luna. I'm sure at some point Aave is joining the party. $15 billion total value locked. Crazy shit.
Yep.
So the way I see it, let's say that these altcoins, whatever it is, DeFi, whatever, top out sometime in October. That gives us pretty wild targets for a lot of these DeFi offerings. And we're seeing the same chart across a lot of these DeFi offerings, not just synthetics, which we have pictured here. But if we were to come back to the top of the channel and check this out, we're looking at $70, $80.
Yeah, you want to be risk off there.
Yeah.
And let it
for sure, 100%.
I'm with you.
And we're talking a long-term logarithmic channel that's existed since 2019. So that's a long time, right? We see the same chart almost exactly on a couple of other pairings. Bancor is one of these, which is really interesting.
Bancor.
Yeah. But once again, check this out.
Ooh.
It's opportunity.
Bancor. Okay.
And once again,
it's a laggard. It's a laggard.
Bancor
it's bullish.
Like 2 months after everything else.
It's
Bancor
bullish.
is a great laggard because if you make money, you can rotate into it. Towards the end of things pumping, and it's super liquid. And you can get a couple X's out of it and jump out. But once again, we're looking at a potential maybe $30 for Bancor. That's a lot of upside from here. If we're able to return to the top of the channel, Rune as well as the exact same fucking chart.
I just pulled Rune. Rune was blown the fuck out. But
here's the thing. You can see here, Rune broke down, right? And this is a long-term logarithmic channel.
Look at that fake out.
This
Yep.
is, well, the fake out was
That's
when
a
they got
fake out.
hacked.
Yeah.
They got hacked. You know, there's a lot of bad news. Rune reclaimed the channel, and look at us now. I mean, we're up. The lows were like 355, and you know, here we are at $8. But once again, very long-term logarithmic channel. This thing has been in this channel and respected this channel since 2019, and here we are once again at the bottom of the channel, and that provides us a window of opportunity to come up and check out the top of the channel again. And as we've seen,
That's bullish.
things like Luna, yeah, it's bullish, dude. It's these
Very-
things
that's
aren't
super
playing
bullish
games.
looking.
They're not fucking around. They don't take time. It's just, it's literally in a matter of weeks. This shit is pushing all-time highs if it's time. You know, but that's just it's really interesting, and I think that things like Luna, you know, Solana serve as testament to, hey, you know, we have an opportunity for these altcoins to run right now and do some dumb shit. And, you know, maybe later in the year, we see this, you know, when Bitcoin's really going nuts, maybe we see that final like crazy blow off and everybody's, you know, memeing up in USD or whatever. But right now we've got a serious opportunity for a lot of this shit to perform against Bitcoin. And you can see that on a lot of these charts.
Pull up Badger. Let me see Badger, because I was remember Badger
Badger's
looks
getting
good,
nasty.
man.
Well,
Still,
the-
if you guys know Stillman from an FA perspective is top notch. Stillman says Badger is quality. Like he says
Badger's
it's
super
quality.
high quality. He's
We were
not a
talking about it at
great guy.
$7. Like,
Well, you know, I was talking about it back here. I got
dude, it's
flagged
bullish
for
right
selling
here.
out
You have to buy it
haven't-
now.
I haven't touched it. So here's
you
the
gotta buy
thesis
it
on
now.
Badger.
It's not
3
going.
years
It's not going to
capital.
16. It's going to bounce soon.
Yeah, well, it's gonna bounce soon. You
It's
know,
going
I
to bounce
think-
like right now, like soon.
Oh, well, it's either that it bounces now or 16 ends up being a good buy.
No, 16. If it goes to 16, it goes lower. I think it goes lower. If it goes to 16, this thing's fucked. I don't like it.
Maybe.
I don't
Well,
like
if
it.
you look at this huge volume,
It's got to bounce. It's got to bounce now. Like
One of the really interesting things about Badger, though, okay, is that Three Arrows came in and bought millions of dollars of this shit. You know, they've
it's
been
going
public
up.
about it.
Number go up.
There's Fireblocks partnership things, which, you know, has the ability to bring billions of dollars of Bitcoin TVL into the Badger ecosystem. But Badger's kind of like the yearn for Bitcoin almost.
Bullish.
But
Bullish.
look, I mean, you see, you know, we popped out here.
See what it did? It did the thing where it was like, oh, this is support. It did it twice actually. Look at that. Twice. See that level?
Yep.
Did it there, and then did it again.
Oh yeah.
Like I was talking to some peeps and I was like, yo, like if you guys are not traders, like this is Badger at like $7, right? I'm like, if you guys are not traders, you're like the passive guy, you know, you want to do swing trades, like just buy it. Just buy it and walk away and come back in like a few months. Like you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Like don't do too much. Like when shit is that wrecked, that's good. If Stillman's saying it's good and it's that wrecked, you just buy it and fucking walk away. That's how you make money in crypto. Like you can make like 5 trades a year and do really fucking well. But you have to know when to do it. You do it when it's like either fucking wrecked or like the shit is pumped so crazily and like the euphoria is all over the place, then you go short. But like at the end of the day, like when you get these dumps where alts go down like 90%, you just buy. Just buy, walk away, wait for your money to come in.
So
Yeah.
here's the
That's the level.
Here's the case where, you know, around $20.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Nice psychological level.
Somewhere around $20.
$16.
But it's interesting. You've got this
$16 is
trend line,
bad.
this
16 is
trend line
bad.
that was established basically in, you know, from December to January, and you know, that's been that was kind of the uptrend line. You know, we had this breakout that led to you know, this meteoric rise, and
Yeah, look at
we had a nice bounce there.
And then the volume
rejection
comes
there.
in like do you need like what
But you know, if Three Arrows Capital decides it's a good idea to buy millions of dollars on this shit right here, it's probably a good idea for me to do the same.
now you're getting the retest. Like basically
Yeah.
you want to be buying like between here and $20. That's what you want. I'm telling you. Like
I mean,
I'm not even trying to shill Badger to you, but like I'm just like if you
Oh, you don't
if,
have to. I know
if
it's
this
a good
chart
project.
was anything else, like I would just tell you like this is getting very close to a place where you want to be a buyer.
It's going to end up looking, you know, something like this. But once again, it's like these pumps, and this is something that's different from 2017. These pumps happen so fast, and they're just so brutal and just straight up. You know, it's like a month, and it's just like bam, you know, like boom.
Yeah.
Whereas
Pull up
in
Rook.
2017,
Let's see
I think
Rook.
was,
I
like,
want to see
more
Rook.
grindy.
I haven't looked at Rook's chart. Basically, all the charts, all the coins that you like that were blown the fuck out, I was like, yo, those coins are good now. Like,
So
they're down
here's
90%.
Cooper DAO. You know, I'm really, and I don't think I'll get it, to be honest.
Why? Why not?
Well, I'm really looking. I'd love for this to pull back down here. So one of the things that I did when I was structuring my portfolio and I was buying different bags, was I did some
It's at a good
rebalancing.
level.
I didn't want to have extremely heavily weighted positions. I wanted to have like a large position size and have several things in that large position size category. You know, Rook of course is one of those, but I'm not anywhere close to super exposed to Rook anymore. But you can see here, you know, you've got this this kind of fake out right here, and then it's coming back down. You know, one of the really interesting things though, and a lot of these things are these RSI trends, which are really strong. The other analyst, and see, you know, looking at it that way, you know, it could look like this is a fucking crazy sweet buy on Rook right here. And you know what? It might be a fucking wild buy here at 190.
It's good. That's the same. It's the same structure. It's like this little like horseshoe thing that it does. Like, yeah. Let me show you one. I'll show you one right now.
And if you do it like that, then I mean, it's like a perfect retest.
Dude, this move. Let me show you the move.
Show me the move.
Let me show you the move.
Love it when you do that.
Let me show you this move real quick. I think this is the move. Is it?
Yeah, dude, did you hear about Sushi today?
What about it?
So Sushi has this platform, Miso.
See? It's like this.
It's for like IDOs and shit, right? And apparently there was like a huge white hat recovery today. There was a vulnerability in that contract, and a white hat caught onto it and got their shit out of it. But it's interesting to see. You know, Sushi got spanked a bit.
You see? Look at this. Sushi pumped today. But you see, it does it right here. But this is a slower one. But then it fucking takes off. Like another one here. I could find a million of them, but these are just the ones I remember. But like it happens all the time. Like literally all the time on every time frame. But like, here we go. There it is. See, I just like remember these random names. I have a good memory for this type of shit. Where the fuck is it? Like it does like this, right? Like it's like, but retest the level and then it fucking goes crazy. Like Badger looks good to me. Like
I think Badger does look really good. We're gonna see this though. I mean, I think you're right. Like Luna's the blueprint. I mean, look right now. Like we just tried to dump all this shit.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you.
Just like, nope.
This right here was a test pump. This is a test pump.
I think so.
The adoption cycle is going to dollars. Period. Like
I
this
think
is
on average.
like literally, if you guys are watching this stream, this is me like putting my ass on the line, right? When I say Gather is the most undervalued coin in crypto, like I'm not just saying it. Like I'm trying to tell you, it's the most undervalued coin in crypto, and like a year from now, 2 years from now, I will be gone. I will be fucking out of here. Right?
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. No, well, I'll be out of this because I will have already cashed in millions of dollars. Okay, and what'll happen is there'll be these new fanatics that'll be like, Gather's going to $100. You know, like that's what will happen, and I'll be on to the next thing, but this is gonna run a race that's gonna be serious. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is like it's gonna become like a legit one. That like has its own community and is very popular and yada yada, and YouTubers are talking about it. And by the time that happens, I'll be gone. But now nobody's talking about it because it's the most undervalued coin in crypto. That's all I have to say. Like when you compare this market cap with what they're doing versus what else is out there, it's fucking foolish. Period. Like the incubation program alone is off the hook. Like they have over 5 projects being incubated right now. The cloud infrastructure is already being built and going to be rolled out in Q3. We've already realized that Gather Online works. So there are large websites with huge businesses in foreign countries using it that it worked. Okay, so like everything is in place. It's just a matter of execution and rolling out cloud, which plus incubation is going to put a tremendous demand on the market for these tokens. And once the team starts burning their profits, there's literally like Like when I think of online advertising, which is what Gather does, it runs a plugin on your website where you get paid more money than you would from doing advertisement, which everybody hates anyway, and it doesn't affect your experience. There is no bear market for ads online, right? Like no matter what, people are going to be consuming content online. No matter what, people that have websites are going to want to get monetized for their content. So that's like we're solving a real problem. We didn't make up some fake problem like 90% of the projects out there. So, you know, that's I'll leave it alone. I just wanted to say that because it'll be a good video clip when the fucking shit happens. And we could say, hey,
all right.
KJ's a guru. I fucking
He's a
hate
man
that
of the
shit.
times.
I hate that shit when people are like, oh, he's a guru, the crypto guru. Like that's the fucking cringiest shit I've ever heard. Period. So, sorry. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Like what else? What else is going on? What else?
I'm just like, you know, it's like
Balancer.
now or never, you know, for this DeFi shit. So, you know, it runs right now or it doesn't. Like we're at the inflection.
It does. It does.
A lot of good looking setups. I've got Balancer pulled up right here. Balancer is an interesting one. 3 Arrows and Defiance invested in them, I think sometime back in March. So, you know, I would assume
looks good.
Or they bought the top.
See, that looks like Luna to me. It looks like Luna. Like the steepness of that dump is a Luna dump. That's like Luna Rune.
The interesting
So
thing
this
about
this
these
will
dumps is
bounce
these truly
harder.
Were like stairs up, elevator down dumps.
Yeah,
like they just went straight fucking.
It
down.
happens
like,
so
there was really
fast,
no
bro.
time to react. Like all of a sudden, the shit was just right here. And,
It was
and
so
everybody
fast.
just
It was
kinda
so
like,
fast, and I was
oh.
like, "Yo, this is capitulation. It has to be. It has to be."
It was just a wild situation, though. I mean, there's tons of like DeFi things that are looking really, really nice right now. You know, from the Ethereum camp, Curve is something. It's one of my biggest bags right now, and the interesting thing about Curve is that Curve has one of the highest TVLs of any of the DeFi protocols. Curve is
This looks
basically
different.
the foundation of yield, but we're seeing this kind of shit on everything, where you got these like long-term RSI channels that are broken out. You know, it signals a regime shift. You know, you got this up.
I know what
Here's
this
your
looks like.
throwback right here. You know, we can go up from here. But Curve actually had its first emissions reduction ever this month, just a couple of days ago.
This kind of looks like VeChain at some
It's
point.
interesting.
This looks like
Curve-
VeChain pre-breakout.
I mean, dude, Curve has never even really done shit. Is the thing. Like, you know, like what the fuck's gonna happen next? With this?
So why are you holding it? Like looking at this chart, it doesn't look as good as some of the others, but like this one will tell you when it's time to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, meanwhile you're in this, you could be
holding it because the theory is that it's severely mispriced.
Conviction.
It's more of a fundamental thing. You know, one of the reasons it never did ship was due to high emissions. So when I saw an emissions reduction, you know, the fact that basically when DeFi thrives, it's because the yield, the interest rates are up.
Yeah.
In order to create a situation where we do have high yield in DeFi again, you've got to pump Curve. You just do. So Curve is like the foundation of almost everything. I don't know. Are you familiar with DeFi Pulse?
Nope.
So here's a website where you can look at the TVL, total value locked, and a lot of DeFi. Here's Curve Finance sitting here.
There it is.
10 billion.
What's
locked.
What's the market cap on Curve?
I think 800 million or something.
And you think
like
it's
that.
undervalued? See, I don't.
Yeah, I think,
me,
Curve is
I don't
one
like
of the blue
it.
chips.
I don't like it.
It doesn't have that kind of valuation. So you also have in that situation Compound as well.
Yeah.
Convex with $5 billion in TVL. Now that's all being routed to Curve. But Convex is a very, very low market cap. Here's Balancer down here at $2 billion in value.
I used to
locked.
be like about the tech. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm about like making as much money as possible and making my followers as much money as possible.
See,
And
but
I'm not gonna
it's
sit
like-
here. I'm not gonna sit here on my laurels and say, "Oh yeah, we do good projects and this and that." We do.
It's not even like that.
We wanna be in something that has the most upside and the least downside. Period. You
No,
know,
I
and the
understand.
chart
I
and the
agree.
chart needs to represent that as well. Like I like FA. Like you know Xavi. If Xavi says the FA is good, then I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't miss. But like from like a perspective of buying a large market cap as opposed to taking more risk on something that's like lesser known, has
me-
more
for
upside.
me,
Like 800
it's-
million, it's like the thing better look fucking bullish, or else I'll buy Litecoin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thesis here, is that things like Uniswap at the height of the DeFi bubble hit like $10 million valuations. You know, DeFi as a sector has never really achieved its full potential. You know, at most we had DeFi representing 5 to 6% of the total crypto market cap. Now this is at the height of DeFi summer and also DeFi bubble wave 2, and that topped out around sometime in mid to early February. So my thesis is that DeFi has not undergone its true bubble yet, and it's the perfect asset to bubble. It's the perfect asset to have a pump. When I am buying,
So why wouldn't you buy something more speculative in that sector? That has
Well, I do
because
have
you
a-
know the
I do
way
have a few
like
speculative
look,
bets,
people
but
are
it's
fucking buying
liquidity.
penguins. They're buying
It's
penguins.
liquidity, bro.
They're buying rocks.
It's all liquidity. It's 100%.
They're
liquidity.
buying rocks.
I've got to get in something with a lot of liquidity, or else I'm
Right.
not able to play.
Right. Well, okay. All right. I get it. Right. But as somebody that's played low liquid shit and pulled like 6-7 figures out of a position, it can happen if you're right.
100%.
If you're right about it, you will be able to exit without affecting the market. Like if you know what the fuck you're doing, like if you just want to red candle this shit like an asshole, like no, you can't do that. But if the thing pumps 40, 50x and now the volume is high and you're on a new exchange, you can sell like 30, 40,000 a day, like no problem, and do that shit for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then like if it keeps pumping, then you can get out. Like I know, I get what you're saying, but like in this market, there's so many ways to speculate that it's like you don't need to put like you just said it yourself. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, right?
No.
So, how much? I mean, I don't know how much you want to risk on some. I wouldn't want to risk more than 6 figures on something that's very speculative. That's just me personally. But
100%.
but if you get into something that's like under 25 million cap and you have 100,000 in it, that's like you had to like get in there. It's not easy to get that position.
Look, I've got basically one bag that's like my speculative bag. That's Spell. Spell is Spell.
I've heard of it. I feel like the chart. I feel like the chart's bullish.
But it's a lot of the guys that are
I've
involved
seen
in
people
Yearn,
talking about
Sushi
it.
Swap, Cream.finance, like a lot of those kind of guys, really smart guys, seem to think it's great. It's a new DeFi primitive layer. Primitive layer is just something that other things are built on top of.
Can I see the chart?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it right here. It's kind of
okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. That's fucking bullish. I told you. I said I saw it. It's bullish, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's bullish.
Look, and I don't
what
understand why the history is missing, but it's
What
basically
happened there?
doing the same thing. I don't know, moon tools, bro.
It's bullish. It's about to be bullish. What's the market cap?
Oh, it's like it's like $10 million cap when I entered, but I think it's around 20 million now.
And what does this do?
Again, I had to have.
Well, it's not there yet. It's not there yet. But
not there yet.
But this is something I like. Like I like this. I'd rather play this than Curve. Fuck Curve. I'll play this. I'm aping. I'm gonna buy it. I will buy it.
Buy some Spell. Look, if I had to tell you to buy one of my bags, I'd tell you because
we doing a Spell, guys. Dojo guys, do not fucking. If you pump this shit, I'm not buying it.
Knowing you want to take a little bit higher risk,
you gotta let me in first
for higher rewards. You gotta Spell's the one you're looking at.
I like it.
But for
I can dig
Curve,
it.
I think it's widely accepted, in the DeFi community that Curve has some
alpha on the stream. Messi's giving you the alpha right now. He didn't want to do that. He had it hidden in his tabs.
I don't want to do that. I'm
He
trying
didn't want to do it,
dog
but
shit
see,
and keep all the
you
good
see,
shit for
I got
me.
him. I got it fucking out of him. You see.
No, but so gym wise, man, I got Curve or not Curve.
He said
I got
all the OG
and I've
DeFi
got,
guys
my
like
Spell,
it.
and
It's a 20 million cap. That's all you need to know. Like I'm fucking with that. I want.
And I've got a very large position too. Full
and
disclaimer.
Messi has a very large position, and he was going to paper hands and sell all early and shit. So we're gonna be fine. We will make it. We're gonna make it. Spell.
But let me look.
This stream is going on so long. I gotta pee.
Roast my bags.
No, I'm not gonna. How can I? Who am I to?
You tell me that my bag is garbage.
Who am I to roast somebody's bag?
Or maybe you like it. Maybe you find a setup you like. But here's
I just did. You told me Spell. You told me Spell, and I said the shit is mad bullish. I love it.
All the shit I'm in is
Curve. I don't like
$100 million cap project.
Dude, Badger. What did I say in the DMs? Messi. What did I say in the DMs? Your fucking Badger's looking good, bro.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Badger looks fucking good. You're like, I don't have it anymore. Some shit.
Dude, I sold all my Badger 80
Yeah,
money
that's what I.
plots.
Well, so don't tell me I roast your bags. I love you. I
Okay,
look out for your bags.
we done Curve, we done Bow. I've also got
Curve
some
I don't
Bond.
like. The other one looked good. Rook, pull up Rook.
Here's your bond chart.
That's good. I like that.
Okay, there's your bond
Look
chart.
at the volume.
The
That's
quick and
you
dirt,
see
quick and
that
dirty on
big
bond.
green dildo? That's messy buying right there. That
No,
that
fuck
that
no.
is messy
I don't
buying.
know who that is. It's somebody with
That's
more money than me.
basically
Bond
Messi put $1 million in right
Bond
there.
never pumped. A couple new products, cool coming out. But hey, guess what? They're on Coinbase now. So that's pretty much the thesis behind that.
Barn
And I also bought another Coinbase gem, and that's
See that candle?
Keep Network.
Keep. Somebody else was telling me about Keep.
Keep Network's interesting. Look, you see all this fucking volume coming in right here.
Yeah, hey, I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer here.
Keep's another Coinbase.
Yeah, why not? I'll buy
recently
that.
On Coinbase. But Keep is a competitor to like Ren, to ThorChain. We're looking. It's basically uses threshold signatures to enable like cross-chain crypto bullshit, and also the actual trustless wrapping of Bitcoin. Keep brings Bitcoin to DeFi. But Keep is merging with NewCipher, super big brain project. It's been around for a very long time. So that's the bullish catalyst.
This fucking thing. But see this thing? It didn't do anything. God damn.
Yeah, it's never done shit.
Imagine if you had that shit for like.
But they're actually, there's not a token airdrop. You're going to be able to wrap your Keep tokens and your new tokens. They're merging into one network and get T tokens. And that's the Threshold network. And that's the catalyst for that. What else do I have? I got my Rook, of course. You know, the chart I keep looking at for Rook is this chart versus Ethereum.
Okay.
Super smoke versus Ethereum. But we've been in this consolidation structure at these lows.
That's like Bitcoin. That's like Bitcoin.
Since the end of fucking May. And at some point, it's going to get above that. And when it does, there's a lot of room for this to run. Spell,
I like that.
Of course, is something I have, and Balancer. And that's pretty much all I'm fucking with. Most of the shit I'm messing with, I'm only looking for maybe 3x to 6x on off. I want something that's liquid, that I can enter and exit without a lot of slippage. I want something that when it goes up a lot, I can exit a large position and not slip a ton. That's what I'm mostly interested in. I've got, I'm getting my dick wet with Spell just because I think Spell is very similar to Alchemix in some regards. And I do think Spell can, level up to a $200-300 million cap.
Bro, just put like 50,000 and gather, okay? Just do it for me. Put like 50, throw 50 G's in, something light, you know what I'm saying? And then you make like a couple million, and you'd be like, yo, I bought this mansion because the KJ told me to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just something light, you know what I'm saying? GTH. Like I said, this is a test pump. This is going to like $2-3 easy, like easy.
The chart does look good.
You make a nice 10x. You make 500,000. Buy yourself something nice.
We gotta rectify that. We gotta rectify this right here. We gotta rectify that. A bit of a bearish divergence. What's your? How do you think this plays out? Like,
I think it goes. I think this is a test pump, and it's just gonna fucking continue to go up. It's gonna go up. It's gonna dip. It's gonna continue to go up.
So we've got this resistance level. We pounded into that.
We're getting through it.
Here's the support.
It's nothing. That's nothing. Even if it goes back down, I don't care. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I look at the market cap and I look at what they're doing. I know it's undervalued. I just know it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're betting, you're investing on fundamentals.
Yeah. I do it all the time. That's how I got into this shit. But the chart supports my argument as well, because this entire consolidation level, we're making a very strong bull flag that's actually manifested already into a bull flag that's broken out and made a higher high. So from a technical perspective, yes, it's going up. But
somebody in chat's talking about Hex. I feel like
Hex is only up. The fucking thing is mad bullish. That's bullish there. Only up. I can't believe, in retrospect, I mean back here,
only up. All you had to do was just buy Hex.
Just buy Hex and leave. This is what I'm telling you. Just buy Gather and
Here's
leave.
The problem, dude. There's so many people that have bought Hex and that on paper have hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, and their shit's locked for 15 years.
Yeah, I'm not locking my shit for 15 years. Fuck you. But
I mean, no, that's a big fuck you. Like big fuck. So you're gonna make me watch myself on paper get hilariously wealthy, and then in 15 years of my shit unlocks, what's it gonna be worth?
Wait. So what is the deal with that? Because I've seen that. Like, why would
it's
any?
like it's like a time locked deposit thing.
So you
where
can't sell it? Is that how it
no,
works?
you're locking your hex in an Ethereum smart contract for different durations of time.
Why? Why
The
though?
longer you lock it, the better.
But it's
interest
going
you get.
up crazy. Why wouldn't you just sell it?
No, that's the thing is they appealed to the kind of people that thought this was like going to be something for their grandkids and shit one day. So they got all these people, and Richard Hart owns most of the supply.
I'm gonna
So
talk
they
to
got all
Reggie.
these
We gotta
people that
do some
came
shit like
in
this. That's what I'm
and
telling
locked
you.
their shit up. And now, look, here's the thing on paper, you're looking at it and it's like, it
Dude,
looks fucking amazing, right?
dude, don't
Like,
lock your hex. Whatever you do, don't do it.
it's too late, bro. It's too late for everybody.
If somebody's watching this, do not do that.
It's too late. It's too late for you guys. You guys are not gonna make it.
Dude.
But here's the thing. People have locked their hex up, and
Why would you do that?
From this low though in November, dude, it's gone 5,500%. It's literally the embodiment of up only, like fucking.
Dude,
crazy.
people get cucked. They get cucked by like this bullshit. So like penalties, they don't want to pay the penalty. That's the same thing as people that don't want to pay tax. They're like, oh, I don't want to do crypto because I don't want to pay tax. It's like tax, slippage, penalties. It's all bullshit. Like that's what keeps you out of 100x. That's what keeps you out of 50x. It's like little bullshit stuff that like doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like it really doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like don't fucking lock. Ride the wave. The chart looks bullish to me. I'm not gonna call the top on that guy. Like I don't know when it's gonna stop.
No, you can't.
But-
And anybody that's ever tried to call the hex top.
But I wouldn't wait 15 years. That's all I'm saying. Don't wait 15 years. Don't lock it up for 15 years.
No, hex is fucking brilliant. And we got PulseChain Poppy here. He's talking about PulseChain. Do you know about PulseChain, KJ?
No, but somebody was telling me about it.
So basically, PulseChain is like they
It's a good
forked
name.
Ethereum and they cloned the Ethereum state over to PulseChain. So what that actually means is that right now, if I've got 100,000 USDC on Ethereum, I've also got 100,000 USDC on PulseChain. So it's a really interesting situation.
Oh, I gotta fuck with that. I want to.
I don't know how it's gonna work out, but
How do I buy this?
All I know is all the shit that Richard Hart has been touching has just been going to the moon.
Yeah, I fuck with Richard Hart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Richard Hart moon shit.
Yeah.
So PulseChain's probably gonna moon.
Yeah.
People are
Tell
probably gonna
Richard
be-
Hart to come holla at me.
People are probably gonna be big mad about it.
Tell Richard Hart to come holla at KJ because people are already big mad at KJ. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't play the same games,
Big Mad crew.
they're big mad at me. Like the NFT game, big mad. They big mad. But it's
Whatever.
okay. It's
Let
okay.
them stay mad.
Yeah, let's
It
stay
is what it
mad.
is.
Stay mad. I'm gonna fuck with Richard Hart. So how about that?
No, it's you getting mad.
You mad? Stay
I'm
mad.
getting rich.
That's right. That's right. Fucking rookie.
You getting mad.
So
I'm getting rich.
how long have we been going? This has been Jesus Christ. How long is this
Not that long,
stream?
dude. Like maybe
An hour and a half.
Has this been going?
Yeah, an hour and a
It's
half.
been going on for a while. It's been fun. We can wrap it
Yeah,
up.
I love it. I love it. I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to make it too long.
Yeah. We should be wrapping it up pretty soon.
Yeah, I
Viewership's
think
falling
so.
off a bit. We don't want to be going here for.
Man, how many
Forever.
likes? Only 58 likes. It's unfortunate. But for whatever reason, people don't like me. They don't like me anymore.
Man, I don't know what these we got to get. What did BitBoy do to get?
I don't know. I see that guy. I'm like, this is like one of the most
100
unlikable
bazillion
human
subscribers.
beings I could imagine. If I saw him and I didn't know who he was, I just wouldn't like him.
Yeah, he's kind of a
I'd
cunt.
be like, I don't like this guy. But apparently everybody loves him. I don't get it. I don't get it.
He's paid as fuck too, dude. He gets a lot of money. I don't. Did he get his YouTube channel and shit back? I know he got.
He lost his YouTube channel?
Yeah, he got deplatformed a couple weeks ago.
Really? What'd he do?
Every of course, crypto Twitter hates BitBoy, but
What are you
even
talking about? Like
crypto Twitter
COVID or
stepped
some
up
shit?
And they were like, the fact, we can't, like, that's not good. And like, YouTube's just taking people down left and right. Like, it's not good for the industry,
Nah.
basically.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Wild. Somebody's talking about Wild. Wild is an interesting one.
Wild.
Wild credit.
Bro, UFO. The truth. UFO is bullish.
Big. Ooh.
Ooh, that's bullish. Wild credit dollar. Yeah.
We're talking shit coins, KJ.
Oh.
Like this is one of them. Shit coin, but good RR here. If you
Yo,
wanna-
speaking.
if
Pull up
you're trying to hit that home run.
UFO. Pull up UFO.
Oh yeah, I keep hearing people talk about that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Uniform
I
official.
gave you guys the bottom. I was like, hey, this
object,
coin looks good.
credit
Like
object.
my friends were talking about it, and they were
That can't
like,
be it.
no, that ain't it. Just UFO. The truth. Like
Oh, it's the truth.
my friends in the dojo were talking. Oh
Oh,
yeah, we're bullish. We're big bullish. I told you. I fucking told you guys. The shit was mad bullish. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is bullish. Period.
what do you think of this though? I mean, you've got this kind of situation here. One, two,
Oh,
three.
you're gonna do an Elliott wave on me?
Yeah. I'm dropping these waves on you now.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's bullish. Like, that's all I know. Like,
Number go up. What do
bro,
you think about this bear shit? No.
dude, I was like some guys in the dojo were talking about this coin, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're not like CT accounts. They're just like regular dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this shit is mad bullish. Like, okay. And like, I'm watching this bull flag evolve, right? So I bought it at like 94. So it wasn't there. It was like here. You see the next one to the right. To the right. No, not there. Yeah, see this structure? Like, no, not that one. The one before it. You see that big candle? Like, that candle's me. Like, no.
Wait, which one? That one?
No. The markup.
Oh, here.
Yeah, that guy. No, the one before it. So
Okay.
in there, like right there at the bottom, that's when I was like, hey, I like this thing called UFO. Like,
We like the
it
coin.
looks good. And then like all of a sudden, like Rookie's like, I got a bag. And like these other people, like everybody popped up like, hey, we like UFO. Like, I'm like, the fuck? Like everybody had this shit but me.
I mean, it's been flipping all these levels. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if it did pull back right here, I mean, are you what are you doing? Are you trying to like long term hold this shit? I mean, are you rolling multiples?
I took
Like,
profit, man.
what are you doing?
Bro,
What are you doing right now?
it did like 120% in a day. So like, you know.
That's stupid. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can always take off.
I took my initial out and I just fucking let it ride for a bit. Why not?
Yep.
Fuck it. This guy's my definition of a bull flag. Your definition of a bull flag is you probably buy one, right? Like hey, new guys. Like when you hear bull flag, that doesn't necessarily mean buy, right? Like when I was a new person to this, people would be like, yeah, it's a bull flag, and like the next thing you know, it fucking dumps right on your head. Like the other part is like understanding where the bottom of the bull flag is extremely difficult. Like that's where the most people get killed. And like I just happened to watch the bull flag develop and watch people get killed and watch their sentiment and see people getting frustrated, and they said, "Oh, okay, I think it's the end of the bull flag." So then I buy, right? But like legit, like I remember when I first got into CT, like a big account would be like, "Buy this, it's in a bull flag," and I buy it, and the next thing I know, I'm getting fucking destroyed. Like, don't do that.
This is kind of interesting.
Like, yeah, here, there's a bull flag. You want to see a bull flag? That's one, right? You buy it when it breaks out. Don't buy like when it's beginning. It'll fucking kill you.
So you know what this is?
Sovereign.
Yeah. We want to talk about something that's going to pump real hard. This is the only Bitcoin DeFi there is. I don't even know how to get the fucking bag, but you best believe that these Bitcoin it's the only Bitcoin DeFi there is.
You want to talk about something that's gonna pump? Look at that fucking chart, bro. Oh my god. From your mouth to God's ears. Hey.
The chart's fucking it's smoked, but I like buying shit like that. You know, you buy it when it's smoked when nobody else is trying to buy it.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I was just looking at that chart thinking, God damn, this shit is fucked up.
I'm just saying, like, we're talking, Pomp, who's mega cringe, especially recently.
What's the market cap? What's the market cap on this?
I don't even know, dude. Look this shit up. I don't know. Sovereign.
He said, "You want to see something that's gonna pump?"
ESOP.
We pull up some shit that went down for a year, like.
No, it is, and it's something nobody's talking about.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. No, this is alpha because that's bottom. That's an asymmetrical trade. I'm just having a good time, guys. Like I'm breaking Messi's balls. I am breaking.
No data in the market cap or anything, so that's.
But like,
fully
diluted is $1 billion.
Okay.
Though.
This is the decentralized Bitcoin trading and lending platform. So Sovereign's apparently now listed on Uniswap or some kind of shit. Margin trading and swaps, borrowing and lending, and liquidity.
Okay, and it's a cartoon.
Sovereign is Bitcoin DeFi, and it's like the only fucking Bitcoin DeFi. It's totally open source. I don't know anything about the market cap or anything like that. Apparently, it's difficult to find this kind of information out there.
AB, I'm the best. Like, you didn't know I'm the best. I just don't do this shit anymore. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This guy's like, I never watched KJ, but he's pretty nice. Like,
so CLV.
I don't do this shit anymore. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because assholes won't even give me a like. I can't even get likes. They fucking hate me.
Look at this.
Oh, Clover. I hate Clover. Like
I mean,
the company.
That's
The
like,
company. I hate the
what's this about?
stock. I don't like the company. I fucking hate that company. Is
What,
this the same
cross-chain
thing?
narrative? I don't fucking know. I know some big dogs just invested in this. I don't know who it was. Like PulseChain, Huobi, OKX, Alameda, Bitcoin.com, BitHum, Gate, Hypersphere, Divergence, CMS. All these motherfuckers are in this shit.
Okay.
But it's
But look at
once
the
again,
chart.
it's
They all
a
it's a dump fest. Let me see that chart. This is like
oh, but
RSR.
what's up? But what's
Yeah,
up
but
with
now look at the
this?
volume. Yeah, this is all right. Let me write these down. Sorvin, I ain't buying that shit. But this one,
I don't even know how to buy it. But I'm telling you, at some point that shit is gonna go crazy. I don't have it. I'm watching
this is
it though.
bullish.
So I kept my
Clover.
eye on it.
Clover is bullish.
Clover is this is just suspicious. You know, like we've got something that has dumped from fucking
Uh,
$40 to $1.50 with a bunch of big dogs invested in it. It's
those big
cross-chain
dogs
narrative.
are they're out. They're not invested
Threshold-
anymore.
it's
They ain't
threshold
invested no
cryptography,
more,
just
bro.
like keys. But once again,
They
look,
fucking
why are
dumped.
people buying this shit? I don't have a bag, but what's up with this? Who knows something?
Eh.
I don't have a
it
bag.
looks,
It's
it looks
something
good.
I'm looking at.
Hey, I'm a gambler. I'll gamble on this.
That's why I bought Keep. That's why
Yeah.
I bought Bind. It's
I'd fuck
shit
with
that,
this.
that there's just a lot of volume coming in out of nowhere. You know, the chart is okay, and I'm like, all right, let's see what's up with this.
I love
Yeah, it's
fucking with
$200
that
billion
shit.
market cap.
Okay, all right, that's acceptable because the shit you bring is like already $1 billion. I don't like it.
You fucking
I
know
don't,
that?
yeah, no, I ain't fucking with that. I need like 20x.
Even then.
I need
hear me out,
20x.
Hear me out. What about Doge that went 40x from $1 billion cap? What about 88?
Yeah, well, Doge. What the fuck is this? Clover? Clover is not Doge. Let's get it.
I'm
Clover.
just saying it can
Doge is a
happen.
movement. Doge is a
People keep
movement.
saying, check
I
out
don't see any
STX,
Clover
check out
bulls.
STX,
I see no
Stacks.
Clover bulls.
That sounds like some Bitcoin shit. Stacks.
Stacks.
Is this
Okay.
what we're talking about?
See, that's going up. That looks good. I like something that goes up, not something that goes down for a year with big guys dumping on.
Oh,
my head.
okay. They want us to finish the stream with a story.
A story.
I'm trying to think if I have any good ones recently.
Let's get a Messiah story.
Here's a story you may or may not heard. This is great. This is like a terrible day for me.
Oh no.
So I'm driving down to the beach with my wife. This is about a month ago. I'd recently acquired a new car. Wasn't new for me. I bought it. It's 2019. But low mileage. It's new for me. And I'm taking it down to the beach. And so it was already a bad day because the markets weren't performing. I woke up and I just look at it was one of those days you wake up, first thing I normally do, I go look at my zapper, check my portfolio or whatever. And I'm like, I look at that shit and I'm like, oh, fuck. I feel like these are one of those days that I need to be sitting here staring at charts all day, but instead my ass is driving 5 hours down the beach. It is what it is. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Right.
So I roll up to the gas station. I'm at the gas station, and this dude across from me comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, I really need some gas. I'm here picking up my wife at work, and I need some gas money. Like, could you, shoot me a couple bucks?" And I'm just like, "Here, let me go swipe my card. You can put some gas in your car." And he's like, "Oh, thank you so much," or whatever. But here's the thing: is when I went and talked to him, that got me distracted, and it got me away from my car. Because normally I'm sitting there at the gas pump, pumping that shit. But I walked away. The shit's still in my car. So the dude in front of me in this Mercedes SUV comes out of the gas station, gets in his car, and drops off, and we hear this boom, and this motherfucker ripped the gas pump off the station. Everybody's like, oh, it's like one of those mega gas stations that's got. Like
He drove off with the pump in his tank.
Pumping his shit, right?
I've done that before.
Yeah, everybody's done it.
I've done it before.
Everybody's done it.
It
makes
didn't
this
rip it
huge
out.
noise.
But,
There's
yeah.
literally 100 people at this gas station waiting on the pump. It's one of those, and everybody's like, "Oh!" And so this guy gets out of his car and is embarrassed as the motherfucker. He's right in front of me. Just puts this shit down by his car or whatever. And so I start thinking to myself, "Oh, I look over the gas pump. I'm like, I'm done pumping gas. I'm real distracted at this moment." I said, I need to get in my car and move it because there's like 100 people waiting on these pumps, and I need to get out of the way because my wife is in there getting snacks or something.
Right.
So I back up as opposed to going forward. Well, guess what? I ripped the gas pump off my shit too 1 minute after this guy had done it. Everybody's like, oh,
Holy
but the difference
shit.
between me and him is that when I rip the gas pump off my shit, I was reversing, and it also rips the gas door off my car. Rips it totally off, like it's gone. So I'm like, oh fuck, like this is super embarrassing. My car is super new. Like everybody saw it. I'm red as fuck. So I was like, at this point I'm having a really fucking bad day dealing with
now
it.
You got to drive 5 hours to the beach.
Fuck it. I screw the gas cap on, throw that shit in the back of my car. I'm like, let's go to the beach. Like, let's get out of here. So I start driving, and my car starts going bing, 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 bing. Gas door open. Gas door open. I'm like, oh shit, I'm closing the warnings and everything. Bing, 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 bing. It won't stop fucking going off. So I hit up the dealership, and I'm like, yo, this is what just happened. How do I turn this alert off? They're like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, you can't. So I'm like, oh fuck, are you serious? So I had to go drive around the gas station. I found this one spot with crazy glue, and I had to glue my fucking gas door. Like the arm that comes out, I had to glue everything back on and like get it closed or whatever.
But if you crazy glued it, how are you going to open it?
No, I glued the
piece.
So there's like an arm that holds the actual door, and the plastic shattered in that arm because the gas pump.
See, that's how I know you fucking country. Because
if
my shit come off, I'm going to a mechanic. I'm going to a Dominican, and he's putting that shit back on for me. I'm not finding some fucking crazy glue shit.
That's the eventual outcome, right? But the thing is,
me a Dominican.
The most unfortunate part is when my gas pump came off, I was so embarrassed. This dude goes, yo, dude, he goes, that's fine. It's not broken. It's made to be like that. Just go put it back up there. And I'm like, okay.
Word.
So I go up there and I stick that shit back up there. Boop, pops back into the nozzle, and gas just starts pouring out.
Oh.
I'm covered in gas.
Holy shit.
Covered in gas.
What?
I'm looking for the emergency shut-off button. Oh my god, dude, turn this shit off. I'm looking at my balance on that shit.
You should have took a selfie.
70, 80,
you should have took a
90,
selfie.
100, 120. I'm like, yo, turn this shit off right now.
Oh my god.
But it turns
so the
out
gas just kept coming out and spraying on you.
The guy who had hooked up and put gas in his car, his wife was, the one that works there. She's the one. She runs inside and gets that shit turned off. But I'm covered in gas. Anyway, it's just that was a real bad day.
You should have took a picture of yourself covered in gas.
No, it was not a good situation. And at the same time, I come in there and there's a bus full of like workmen and shit with maybe 40 people in it, and all those motherfuckers go to the bathroom too. So I'm trying to get myself clean. It's just a whole fucking.
That's like
Sorry,
the time.
Guys, no stories about poop today. But,
that's like the time where I ran out of gas in fucking Newark, like on the highway, and I had to like journey out to get gas.
You had to walk.
I had to walk. Yeah, I had to walk down the street, but like I had to jump over the highway thing. But like I was in like the left lane of the highway, the Garden State Parkway. So it's like 3 lanes, a lot of traffic, going through the oranges, and all of a sudden my car shuts off. So I'm like, fuck. Like I gotta get to the shoulder, or else like this is gonna be a real problem. And I was able to maneuver my way through traffic and get to the shoulder on the right. Thankfully. Then I gotta go get gas.
So you had to walk. You had to walk back down the road with your gas can.
Yeah. And it was in the snow and shit, and like.
Ooh, that's real.
Yeah, it was shitty. It wasn't fun. But anyway, I've been holding a pee this whole time, and I'm wearing short shorts right now. So if I stand up and go to the bathroom and come back with my button-down shirt, I'm gonna look fucking ridiculous. So I'm not doing that.
When you go to the bathroom in short shorts, do you go for the zipper though, or do you just pull it out of the bottom?
No, I just pull it out, bro. What do you mean? No, we're going penguin style.
Yeah, you can just stretch it out the bottom of the pant leg. And
yeah, exactly.
Save yourself some effort.
Thank you. That's what you do.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's
right.
That's what we do here.
Don't worry, guys. We had to talk about penises or going to the bathroom or something.
Did we talk? Yeah. Don't get me started on penises.
Yeah, we made it out. We can really start going off.
I could start riffing. If I didn't have to pee, this would have been a 15-minute dick riff.
Yeah, we
I would just go.
Going off here. But on that note,
yeah, we'll just stop there. We could talk about
let this man go empty his tiny bladder out.
Bada Bing from The Sopranos. They fucking closed it. They closed it. The strip club. Like I wonder what they're doing. Like are strip clubs open by you right now?
I don't know, dude. I don't go to strip clubs.
But are they open? Okay.
I don't fucking know, dude. You're not trying to go to a strip club in Alabama. I'll tell you that much. It ain't the same. It's not what you're thinking of.
No good.
We don't have them like y'all do up there.
No good. Okay. Anyway, It's always a pleasure, man. And
Oh, of course, this is fun.
I'm sorry for talking over you, but
Oh, I'm notoriously bad for that. So
you talk so much, so I have to crowbar my way in. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just a vibe. You know,
I
that's
just have
it's.
so much to say, bro.
So do I. So do I. And when you say stuff, it sparks my mind where I want to say stuff. So I'm like,
it's like a nonstop.
but I know myself, like, because I'm like, if I don't crowbar my way in, I'm gonna forget what I had to say, and Messi's gonna talk, and then we'll be on to the next thing, and then it won't be relevant.
Dude, I smoked so much weed in my early 20s. I'm notoriously
So did I.
bad.
Isn't that interesting? Like a lot of us,
My memory is not what it used to be.
like we're like similar ages, and like we all like a lot of us like smoked weed. Like
Yeah, we did the same shit. You know what? When
we all ended up
back in the
here
day-
somehow. You know, like
back
it's
in the day,
crazy.
when we were smoking weed and shit, we had to go work for our shit. We had to go, call the plugs, and you had to go meet this fucking dude. And,
Yeah.
like you either gonna do that weird handshake,
Oh yeah.
yo, what's up, or you get the bud, or
What do they do now? Like I don't even know. I don't
you go to the
smoke
store,
anymore.
bro. It's fucking like legal and shit everywhere.
In the
Even
store.
in Alabama, we don't have real weed, but
I got fucking arrested for smoking weed, like
Oh, me too.
multiple times. Like
Yeah, me too. I've been
for
arrested.
weed. It's
Yeah, for
crazy. There are people in jail right now for weed, and it's like legal. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any
it's super
sense.
stupid.
I remember, I was living in Brooklyn, right? Like before it was like kind of trendy, and like I was just like living in a shithole, right? And my good friend he wanted to go become like an NYPD officer. So I'm like, all right, you can come take the test, and you can come stay with me for the weekend. So we go out to a club in Bed-Stuy, and I had weed on me. I forgot, but like we were smoking weed outside the club and shit. And, like undercover cops pulled up, and they started searching people. I'm like, yeah, search me, I'm fine, And I'm like, oh shit, So the next thing,
yeah.
so the next thing I know, I'm like, as soon as like I'm up against the wall, I'm like, oh wait, I have weed. Fuck. So like, so now I got to go through the system. But like my friend was supposed to stay with me at my house, and now it's like 2 a.m. in Brooklyn, and like my other friend that's there, like this guy lives in like the Red Hook projects.
How much weed you got on you? Like a gram? Or
Like not even.
Yeah.
It was like a dime bag, or like a dub.
Oh, yeah,
like a dub, like a 0.8
Yeah.
or some shit. So, so like, long story short, my friend spent the night in like the projects, like, and like, my other friend was like, "Yo, don't steal nothing," because he didn't know him. He's like, "I'm like, yo, please take care of him, like, take him,
Yeah.
because he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't have, like, it was a fucked up story. But like all that shit over weed. Like, what are we talking about here?
Stupid, bro. Fucking
The
stupid.
craziest thing is like when you get back in the day, I don't know what it's like now, but like when you used to get locked up in New York and you go through the system, like it's a bunch of young black kids in there arrested for trespassing. Like that's the thing.
Real.
Like it's like quote unquote trespassing. Like basically like if you're sitting somewhere and you don't have ID and you're black, like in the hood, you're going to jail. Like that's what it used to be like 10 years ago, I guess.
I feel like it's still kind of like that.
I don't know
They-
I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. Not in the city anymore.
These cops are out here. Especially around where I live. They're still profiling and shit.
Oh yeah, no. In New York, it's
jail
not though.
for
New York, it's
profiling.
different. New York, it's like fucking Thunderdome now. Like you could feel it. You could feel the malice in the air. Like I've walked through like the worst neighborhoods possible, like in the whole fucking city. Like like I used to live in some bad places, and I used to hang out in bad places. But like walking through Manhattan like months ago, like it had the same feel. Like like if you're walking through East New York, if you're walking through like Dub City, if you're walking through the Bronx, like you got to be on point. But like I don't feel like I have to be on point if I'm walking up like 32nd Street. But now I'm walking and I'm like seeing the movements, and I'm like I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna have my cell phone out, and I'm on point right now because you could feel it in the air because the cops are gone. There's no cops. It's like it's fucking
sketchy.
thunder. Yeah, it's Thunderdome right now. I'm telling you, New York is like different. It's
That's
like
wild.
yeah, it's wild. You hate to see it. I don't like it. But be safe anyway.
Go pee, bro.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you jumping on. It's a pleasure to see you. And thanks for watching, guys. DTP, delisted tiny punks.
Buy his tiny heads.
Yes, buy them. Mine are not for sale, but buy somebody's. You want to be part of this movement.
Part of the Gotta be part of the movement.
Gotta be.
bro.
It's a movement. It's a movement, bro. Later, people.
Fucking movement.
Yo, when I say it's a movement, like it's a fucking the stream's over.